McClelland, the tournament director at the Bellagio. You know what that means? It's time for another edition of Ask Jack. Thanks for coming by, Jack.
My pleasure.
So this question came in from one of our viewers named Sean. He was watching a final table at a casino when he witnessed a situation that was a bit confusing. There were 3 players remaining in the tournament. Player A had 80,000 in chips, player B had 30,000 in chips, player C had 10,000 in chips. Blinds were 2,000, 4,000, and player C, the short stack, limped in for some reason. The small blind, which is player A, also limped, and the big blind said, "I'll put you all in." He had not noticed the small blind's limp because the small blind obviously had him covered. Is the big blind then committed for all of his chips because it was not clear who he intended to put all in?
Well, this is a confusing one, and it's all according to how you take the language. If you're taking it where he says, "I'm going all in," which is not what he said. He said, "I'm putting you all in." Obviously, he can't put player A all in because he's got 80,000. Mm-hmm. So the only person he'd be putting all in would be the other player that has 10,000. But if you say he can go ahead and put him all in for 10,000, now it opens it back up to player A to re-raise for 80,000.
So that's what you would rule?
So it's this one's
sticky situation.
This one's a really tricky one. What I try to do in my tournaments is when it's a ruling is unclear, I try to go to the lesser action.
Okay.
Which in this case, the guy should be committed to all in because he said all in. You know, I'm putting you all in.
He was trying to be bossy, obviously. He's trying to run the table.
Yeah, well, he moved his chips in, right?
He said, "I'll put you all in."
Yeah. Well,
because he hadn't noticed that the little blind had called, so he thought he was just putting the short stacks player all in. But unfortunately, there was someone else in the hand, and he wasn't very observant.
Yeah.
Ultimately, his fault.
Right. I think in this one, I'll put you all in, or I would make him put his 30,000 chips in, mm-hmm. and then now it's up to
the big stack
player C to fold or player A to call if he wants to.
All right, that makes sense.
Because
sounds fair.
He wasn't watching what was going on, so he's making a commitment by saying all in, and he should be held to that commitment because it was his turn.
All right. Thank you very much, Jack. If you have a question for Jack, you can email it to askjack@cardplayer.com. I'm Lizzie Harrison with Tournament Director Jack McClelland for Card Player TV.